Lieutenant Dan here with a spoiler alert. This episode reveals specifics of the late-game story of No Man's Sky. If you're not ready for that, turn back now! But I hope you keep watching. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. The Viking tells me of their history, of wars with the Gek, of Korvax slaves and tyrannous empires. Ask about 16. The Viking is visibly pained by the mention of the numbers. The lifeform grabs me, and in the moment of contact, nanite clusters touch my hands. Even as I stand in space, my mind travels across the cosmos. I see the moment the first Korvax was melted down for their rare minerals. History? Why would you care about that? I want to know about the first spawn. The Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink and I am on Balaran itself, homeworld of the Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. Our history lessons are over. It's time to go talk to Null. Star Command, this is Lieutenant Dan. Things are getting real weird around here. I'm having to decide whether people live or die. The locals are giving me some real weird history stories. There's talk of multiverses and broken realities. If you're sitting there waiting for a time to intervene, now is the time. Please, come help me make sense of this. All right, Null. I've done what you asked. I collected the histories. Let's talk. Tune to Null, so I can punch him in the face. There's the strange robot man. Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. I suspect you already know, but here's what I learned. I tell Null all that I have learned of the Vikings' crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded only to have the barbarianism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is merely evolution of their impulse to war, a few signals switched in the brain. So that's what I know. Now what do you know? I was born to travel, to see the worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet. The skies, they were mine. I thought it was No Man's Sky. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. Cool. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. Oh boy. It laughed at me, I'm sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special, I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, like a robot man, none of it meant a thing. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. Well, how do you know? I've been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things I have seen. All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Traders, warriors, scientists, all their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming the only way it knows how. So what can we do about it? And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it, after I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Oh, someone's got father issues. Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They're disconnecting from the holo terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activated. Apollo signal emerges. Yes, does that mean he made it? There he is. Yes, dude, did you escape the Crimson Lair? Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by a holo terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Finally, here's my coordinates. I share my coordinates and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same holoterminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? I don't know. As I speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language my own. It arrives from across the planet. I gotta go get that. Don't be like that. You are not alone. Alright, let's try this one more time. The holoterminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Agreed. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their world. Let's meet there. We agree to go and find the source of the distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Oh, we're getting close. I can feel it. Received. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Distress beacon. Let's go. Actually, I should report this to NATA first. Missing entity is comfortable with danger. NATA is not. NATA chooses their own reality, makes this safe. Our friends are safe, but every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern. Following missing entity's pattern. Follow NATA's pattern. So it goes. What can you tell me about the Atlas? Atlas falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else. But Atlas cannot choose how we see its pattern. NATA could know more, but NATA chooses not to know more. Missing entity believes they know all. Perhaps they do. Not a lot of help. Polo. I have always wanted to know more. To discover is joy, but now I wonder. Perhaps some things I should not discover. NATA might be right. What about the anomalies? We are all anomalies here. We should not exist, and yet we do. Joy. But something is different. Were we always this many? No, I cannot remember. Is more anomalies good? More friends? Good. More to discover? Good. More thinking? Good. It seems so, but still I wonder. Guess I'll figure it out myself. Thanks, guys. There's the distress beacon. I don't see a ship. Just a little campsite, maybe. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. I've seen this site before. Apollo! Are you here? Hello!
No sign of him.
What's this guy say? I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I've ever encountered. There is no sign of Apollo. Playback log.
I have given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be a different you soon. Maybe this time.
What is going on? The sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Try to access the data. Pray. Well, I'm not going to pray to the Atlas, so the audio clicks. Time passes, and then I see it now. With every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. I do? Is that what I see? I don't really want to see that. Energy surge detected. Portal ley line. Okay. Oh boy. I've got a bad feeling about this. Where's Apollo? Star Command, if you're out there, now is the time. Come save me! think breadcrumbs would lead me to bread, and now I'm just thinking it's leading me to some sort of death trap. Here we go. Let's find out what we're getting ourselves into. Breach. Oh, I've seen this before, right before we met the Atlas. I approached the portal. I think of my travels so far, the decisions that I have made in my long journey. I found two travelers, one who wanted to meet others of their kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis. I allowed Artemis to die rather than place their soul within a simulation. I would not wish such a fate on any being. It's too soon to bring that up. I do not know if it was right to do what I did. I do not know what I have become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me should I choose to step through. I step forward, the gateway hums. Oh boy. Gotta go save the entire universe. I guess that's preferable to sucking down Darjeeling, but still, wish I had a little more information going into this. Oh boy. Here we go. Ah! Not this again! Good for my throat! Ah! Oh! Ah! What is happening? I'm floating in space. Yeah, I bet. Oh, I can swim. Oh, my jetpack works. Oh boy. Oh, what is that sound? Oh no! Here we go again! What? Would you stop it? Gosh! Okay. Whew. I take it back. I'll take that tea now. Oh boy. Hello, Atlas. It is the same terminal I faced before. It is the interface of the Atlas. Let's not be too pushy. Hello there. An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface.
They said you've been displaying aberrant behavior, that you have been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask.
The audio clicks, time passes, the voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. So wait, someone built the Atlas? Initiate personality interface. Reality fades, everything does. Something is wrong, something is different. Let's see. Of all three of those choices... Ah! The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Vy'keen. It shows me all of them in an instant. All of those who have ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know, and no matter how hard I try to hide from the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real, or the universe is a simulation and nothing is real. The universe is a simulation? I feel, all of those things, but if the universe isn't real, that makes me sad. Everything I've ever done, every star I've seen, every planet I've discovered, none of it is real. None of my friends were ever real. My journey, it was just a lie. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I'm not myself. In the end, it finally speaks.
Traveler. Did my worlds please you?
Not if they're not real.
What do you think you are?
Why is Space Ranger never an option? I'm a traveler.
You're an exploiter of all I have created. Do you believe you are real?
Yes, I do.
How are you capable of belief if you're not real?
Wait, is that like a how are mirrors real if our eyes aren't real thing?
How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it?
No, I don't want to die. I want to be a real boy.
The perpetrators, defined by greed. The Viking were warriors, defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists, defined by curiosity. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you all would become.
Well, then tell me what I've become.
You allowed iteration arguments to complete their death process, preferring to wipe them from existence and to force them into assimilation. Iteration Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. You were merciful. You interfere. You have the potential for good and evil. Because of you, both live.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I'm not even sure that I'm distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just code, a function dancing in the dark. This is really messing with my ego.
It is over, traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word.
I don't want to. 16.
16. Catastrophic system failure. Alert. Alert. 16. 16.
What am I seeing? Oh, great. Now the is even happening in my head.
16 minutes of operational time remaining.
16 minutes? What does that mean? 16 minutes remaining?
Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in.
What is this place? Is it real? Yes, 16 minutes remaining.
Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators. Data upload in.
It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. I'm afraid too. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might, its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes? Minutes? I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I do not know if oh, I could rage, but help! What is happening to... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We've only got 16 minutes! Hello? Hello? Oh, not this again. The Atlas just spits you out at some random place across the galaxy? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? We've only got 16 minutes. Well, however long that is. The end is near, friends. Oh, I need to go tell my friends. There's the radiant pillar. You're not real either. You're just a simulation. Scenario iteration 23, 1, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Same message as before. So when we woke up on that frozen planet, had we just been spit out from the Atlas? I don't know, man. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I clamber into the safety of my ship, nauseous, calmed. I feel as if I'm going to be sick. Yes, I do. Try to stop it. I try to resist, but the bile rises within. As I'm about to throw up, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic response detected. Countermeasure deployed. Purge neutralized. It is the voice of my exosuit telling me it has rescued me. It has been with me ever since my first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. Wait, are we talking about Karen?
What?
In a strange sense, this voice is my oldest friend, a constant companion through the thing.
Are you kidding me?
We're talking about Karen?
What a load of crock.
Oh, computer.
I don't think this is funny.
Oh, the exosuit doesn't answer. Feel better talking to a computer as if it's a lie.
Stop laughing.
I made a habit of that. I was born with...
She isn't even that helpful.
Oh, and in the end, Karen steals the computer's line.
This is some serious baloney. Karen, your closest friend, you've got to be bonkers. It's not funny. Stop laughing.
I know it's not. It's kind of funny.
After everything I've done,
Oh, computer. Don't worry. I think you're much cooler than Karen. Okay. Oh, let's get out of here. Alrighty. Oh, sometimes you need a good laugh.
ha ha.
Okay, where am I?
Don't forget about 16.
Yes, right. We need to tell our friends. Hollow terminus detected. Yes, that'll do. We go there, we broadcast the bad news. The universe is ending, people. Computer, I know we've only got 16 minutes left, but I don't want you to resent me when this all ends. I just want you to know you are a much better friend to me than Karen.
Good. She's terrible.
I know, right? She's the worst. And if I didn't have you, I probably would have just crashed the radiant pillar into the ground and ended it a long time ago. Although, sometimes you were the reason I wanted to crash the radiant pillar into the ground, so... Well, what I'm saying is, regardless of what happens next, you're a good friend, and I've enjoyed our adventures together.
So have I.
There's the hollow terminus, or, there's the simulated hollow terminus. Well, at least the Atlas has a sense of humor. The last planet I get to visit is a toxic planet. And here we go. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Time to tell the world the truth. Hopefully the media won't silence us. Warning, network failure. 16, warning, network failure. The terminal is a stream of warnings and errors, each warning of total failure, but I do what I can. I must tell the others what I've learned. Broadcast. I warn the travelers of what I have learned. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. It is a machine simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. And after millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. Though we cannot know how much time we have left within the simulation, the time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I finish my message, not knowing if anyone will hear it. I look out across this world, wondering how much might be left to discover, how much beauty might be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me here. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the center of the galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can, then I will confront our creator. No response detected. Well, maybe I can go tell my friends in person. Oh man, what a day. What do we got here? Wait, why am I scanning things? The universe is about to end. None of this is real, and it doesn't matter anyway. Old habits die hard, I guess. All right, we gotta make our way downtown to the center of the galaxy.